Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a truly powerful story that might just change the way you look at success. Forget everything you think you know about getting ahead, because this one's all about giving. We're talking about a beggar, a businessman, and a revelation that transformed a life. Get ready to be inspired. Our story begins in a bustling city, near a busy railway station. There lived a beggar who relied on the kindness of strangers, passengers hurrying on and off trains for his daily bread. His routine was simple: ask, receive, survive. One morning amidst the rush, he spotted a tall, distinguished man in a sharp suit. Now, he looks rich, the beggar thought, his hopes rising. Surely he'll give me something generous. He approached the man, extending his hand, and politely said, "Sir, please, could you spare some money?" The tall man looked at him, not with disdain, but with a calm, penetrating gaze. He asked, "You always ask people for something? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar, taken aback, replied, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I have nothing, absolutely nothing to give." A faint smile touched the businessman's lips. "If you can't give," he stated simply, "you don't deserve to receive. I'm a businessman. I believe in give and take. When you have something to give, come to me again." With that, he stepped onto the train, leaving the beggar standing there, confused but deeply, deeply thoughtful. Those words echoed in the beggar's mind. They hit him right in the heart. He couldn't shake them. Maybe he's right, he thought. Maybe I don't get much because I never give anything in return. For 2 days, he wrestled with this profound idea. Then, on the third day, something shifted. As he sat near the tracks, he noticed a patch of beautiful wild flowers blooming vibrantly. An idea, a tiny spark, ignited in his mind. What if? What if I gave these flowers to the people who give me money? He carefully picked a handful of the prettiest blooms and boarded a train. Whenever someone offered him a coin, he, in turn, offered them a flower. And what happened next was magical. People smiled, their faces lit up. They weren't just giving him money, they were receiving something beautiful, a gesture of unexpected kindness. They stopped seeing him as just a beggar. They saw a kind soul. Guess what? He started receiving more money than ever before. This became his new routine. The flowers became his identity. He wasn't just begging, he was exchanging beauty for generosity. Then one unforgettable day, he saw him again, the same tall businessman on the train. An electric surge of excitement ran through the beggar. He rushed over, holding out a bunch of fresh flowers. "Sir," he exclaimed, his voice filled with pride, "today I have something to give you too, these flowers." The businessman smiled warmly, accepting the bouquet. He gave the now flower giver some money and said, "Wow, you're not a beggar anymore. You're a businessman now." Those words, they didn't just hit the beggar, they illuminated his entire soul. He raised his hands to the sky, a triumphant shout bursting from his lungs. "I'm not a beggar, I'm a businessman." That very day, he vanished from the station. 6 months later, at the very same station, 2 impeccably dressed men shook hands. One of them, looking familiar, asked, "Do you remember me?" The other man, puzzled, replied, "No, I don't think we've ever met." The first man smiled, a knowing glint in his eyes. "Whoa, we've met twice before," he said. "Once, when I was a beggar, and once when I gave you flowers." The businessman was absolutely stunned. "You, the beggar, the former beggar, now a thriving entrepreneur?" Nodded proudly. "Today, I own a successful flower business. You, sir, you taught me the fundamental law of give and take. The moment I started giving value, the universe started giving back to me, tenfold." Both men shared a profound smile, the master and the student, to businessmen. 2 legends forged by the simple yet powerful principle of giving. Friends, this story isn't just heartwarming, it's a blueprint for life. Success truly begins with your mindset. When you stop focusing on what you can get and start thinking about the value you can give that's when everything changes. Change your thoughts, change your perspective, and watch how your destiny begins to unfold. It's the power of giving, and it's truly transformative. What did you think of this incredible journey from zero to legend? Let us know in the comments below. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing motivational content. Thank you for watching, and remember, give value, get value.